How good can you really get at 3D in just 1 year? Because online, everyone shows perfect renders. But what they don't show is the messy reality behind learning 3D. In this video, I'm going to give you a realistic timeline for your first year learning 3D, so you know exactly what to expect and avoid the frustration that stops most beginners. By the end, you'll know what skills you can realistically master, when you can start making money, and when most people quit and why. But first, there's something important most tutorials never tell you about learning 3D, and it changes everything. The biggest reason people fail in their first year isn't talent, and it's not software either. It's one invisible pattern that slowly kills motivation. If you understand it now, you can completely avoid it. We'll get to that, but first, let's break down what you can realistically achieve in a year. Remember, this is a realistic 1-year timeline. Let's start from 0 to 3 months, the foundations. Learning the interface, which involves getting familiar with Blender's workspace, including the 3D viewport, toolbars, properties panel, and timeline. You learn basic navigation controls like rotating the view with the middle mouse button, zooming, and selecting objects. Understanding how to switch between object mode and edit mode, and using the 3D cursor for placing objects is essential at this stage. Mastery here builds confidence to move around and manipulate objects in the 3D space efficiently. Start creating simple objects by modeling basic shapes, such as cubes, spheres, and cylinders. Learn fundamental modeling tools like extrude, scale, and move, as well as face, edge, and vertex selection. Sculpting introduces organic shapes through tools that allow pushing, pulling, and smoothing the mesh. Sculpting is useful for characters or complex shapes, while modeling is good for precise, hard surface objects. Learn to apply basic materials to objects, modifying color, reflectivity, and surface properties. Texturing involves adding details through image textures or procedural shaders. You also get introduced to how lighting affects materials and to using Blender's material editor to create realistic or stylized looks. This is an important step to give objects life and visual interest. Applying the learned skills in small projects helps reinforce what you learn. Projects could include creating a simple room interior, a basic character, or an object like a cookie or a donut. These projects combine modeling, texturing, lighting, and rendering within Blender's workflow, providing hands-on experience to solidify your knowledge and start building a portfolio. This foundation course roadmap gives a clear practical path for beginners to gain skills and confidence in Blender within a few months. Each phase builds upon the previous, so you gradually get more comfortable working in 3D with Blender's tools and interface. At this stage, your work will be messy, but you're building muscle memory and understanding the fundamentals. Most beginners get frustrated here and quit, but this is the most important stage. 3 to 6 months, first real projects, intermediate modeling, UV unwrapping and texturing, basic lighting and rendering, small animations or motion graphics. You'll start creating pieces you're proud of, and maybe even your first small freelance or commission work. This is when learning starts to feel rewarding. 6 to 9 months, skill solidification, creating complete scenes, better lighting, shading, and composition, more complex animations and simulations, building your portfolio. This is when others notice your progress, and you can finally compare yourself to more experienced artists without feeling hopeless. 9 to 12 months, advanced concepts, procedural workflows, geometry nodes, modifiers, rigging and character animation, realistic rendering and post-processing, specializing in one area, games, animation, VFX. By now, you're consistently producing polished work. And yes, some people may already be freelancing or selling assets by this stage. Here's the truth most beginners don't realize. Your first year isn't about creating perfect renders. It's about building consistent skill and understanding how 3D actually works. If you expect to be a pro in 3 months, you'll burn out. If you stick to the realistic path, 1 year in, you'll have a portfolio that actually shows progress. Now here's the invisible pattern I promised. Most beginners quit not because they can't learn, but because they focus too much on results and comparisons. The key is focus on consistency, not perfection. Small, steady improvements compound faster than occasional big wins. Now, let's talk about some ways on how you can maximize your one-year progress. 1. Set micro goals. Don't try to master everything at once. Focus on one skill per month: modeling, texturing, lighting, animation. By dedicating time to mastering one skill at a time, you build a strong foundation and gain confidence. For instance, spend the first month solely practicing modeling techniques before moving on to texturing the next month. This targeted focus maximizes retention and skill development. 2. Build real projects. Portfolio pieces, small personal projects, asset packs. Even imperfect projects teach more than endless tutorials. Working on real projects teaches you more than endless tutorials because it requires problem solving and creative decisions. Even imperfect projects provide valuable learning experiences. These projects help solidify your understanding by applying concepts to tangible outcomes and add valuable work samples to showcase your skills. 3. Track your growth. Save every render and project. Compare month 1 versus month 6 versus month 12. It motivates more than metrics. This visual archive motivates continued effort and highlights areas for improvement. Keeping a record encourages reflection on how far you've come and what to focus on next. 4. Join a community. Discord servers, forums, social media groups. Feedback accelerates improvement and keeps you accountable. Participate in Discord servers, forums, or social media groups dedicated to Blender users. Communities provide essential feedback, support, and accountability. Engaging with peers allows you to learn from others' experiences, get constructive critiques, share your progress, and stay motivated. The encouragement and exchange of ideas accelerate your improvement and help overcome creative blocks. 5. Avoid comparison traps. Everyone's timeline is different. The key is your improvement, not theirs. Everyone's learning journey is different. Comparing yourself to others can be discouraging and demotivating. Focus instead on your personal improvement and milestones. Understanding that mastery takes time and persistence helps you maintain a positive mindset. Remind yourself that your growth matters more than how fast others progress or what they produce. These principles work together to build comprehensive Blender skills sustainably and effectively over 1 year. 3D. Hit that subscribe button because I make videos that guide you through 3D learning without the hype or frustration. And if you want a video showing the exact roadmap to 12 months of 3D mastery, drop a comment saying show the roadmap, and I'll make it step by step